everybody, and welcome back to my channel. This is Michael Mail with Entrepreneur Freedom, where I show you great ideas and great tools to grow your online business or to even start one. So in today's video, we're going to talk about how to basically build out an AI email response automation. What this is going to do is it's going to allow you to automatically respond back to emails that you're getting from your landing pages, your forms, your opt-in pages, any kind of services that you offer, that people come into your website or anywhere that you have this form or anything, and they want to know more about it and you want to respond back to them. And sometimes it's hard to do that because you're a one-man show like me. So we're going to build out an automation that will allow you to automatically respond back to that potential client or customer or whatever. But we're also going to do a little different. A lot of videos I've seen out there are doing it through Gmail. So I decided to step it up a little bit. So we're going to actually build it by using your incoming and outgoing servers. So if you have any servers like with that has Imap or Smtp, you can build out this automation and use it. I'm using my email server from my website hosting. So that's what I'm using to connect this with, and it's going to allow me to actually auto email using that. So if you want to use this on that or any other incoming or outgoing server, then this is going to be great for you, because we're going to build it to where it's going to be sending out automations that look just like this. Let me show you. Email responses like this. Okay. So what you're going to need to build this, you're going to need your login, and you're going to need your port number from your incoming and outgoing, and you're going to need, of course, you're going to need the IMAP email for your outgoing and incoming. Okay, you're gonna need that. Second thing you're gonna need is you're gonna need the title of your form. So when you get a response saying you have a new client, you're going to need the subject title. Okay, so make sure you have the subject title for that. So if this customer has just sent the message to me and this is the subject that I get back, so you want to make sure, because the system is going to pick this up. When it picks it up and sees this, it's going to automatically respond. That's one of the features of this. Okay. So, and next thing you know, you're going to need your form to test it on. I already filled this out. We'll test it as soon as we get close to testing it out. Okay. So let's jump right in and let's start building this out. Okay. So what you're going to need is the first module you're going to use is email. Okay. And your email module, the first thing you're going to need is watch email. So any new emails that come in, it's going to watch for it. Now, if you're set up your Google, it's automatically going to try to log into your Google. Don't do that. Don't worry about it. Just hit add, hit connect type, and you want to do other IMAP. Okay. And then you can change the name if you choose to, but we'll leave it the same. So then what you're going to do is go down here and look for other. Now this is going to ask for that information I told you about, your servers, your IMP servers. So you're going to make sure you have that on hand. It makes it easier than going back looking for it. Okay. So you're going to go in and you're going to paste that in. You're going to have your port. Mine's automatically defaults to 993. Whatever yours is, change that too. Then you're going to need the login. The login is what you use to log into your email server. Okay. And then you put your passcode. And then hit save. Now it's going to automatically, give it a second, it's going to figure it out, and it's going to go in here and connect it. Okay, once it's connected, you're going to choose your inbox, because that's where all your new emails are going. Give it a second. And in your criteria, you're going to do all. And then you're going to go down here. And then remember I said you need the subject line of what you are, when you get an email, you're going to need your subject line. So go in, grab your subject line that you get when you receive new notifications in the email term. You put that in there, and then you just hit OK. Right? And then hit from now on. Click on that. Hit OK, because from now on it's going to do that. Then you hit save. Then we're going to test this. You're going to right click. Oh, sorry. You're going to go over here to your form and you're going to hit send. Okay. After you fill it out. Okay. You're going to go back over here. You're going to right click. You're going to choose where to start from. You're going to choose first email. Give it a second. While that's doing that, check to make sure you got the email in there, which I did. Dave, blah, blah, blah. Joe. I got that in there. Okay. So here it is. And if you're not sure, if you've tested this over and over, just look at the time, okay, when it came in. So click on that, hit OK, then hit run module. It's going to turn green if it's successful. Okay, it is successful. Click on up here, this little search box. And what you want to make sure, you want to go down here to, let's find it real quick here. Header, subject, sender, where'd it go, where'd it go, where'd it go? Text content, sorry, text content. So you want to make sure that it has the person's name, email, telephone number, whatever they filled out, that's what to make sure. So that's good to go. Again, hit save and you're good. Now, this is where we're going to get a little deep, okay? We're going to add our first OpenAI, and you want to use create a and completion. So click on that. If you already logged into your OpenAI before, it's automatic and connect, okay? Now, when it comes to models, I use, for this first one, I use GT40 systems because it seems to write more better instead of like a real best, okay? So like a robot really. So put 500 tokens in there, and we're gonna add 5 different messages, okay, in this. So we're gonna start with the first one, okay? The first one is going to be under role, it's going to be systems. And then we're going to put a prompt in here, okay? Now, this is a different type of prompt. I don't know if you've seen people doing this, but I found out this works a little better, this prompt. Again, if you want these prompts, comment at the bottom of the video, and I'll be glad to share these prompts with you, okay? So when you put the prompts in, make sure you sort it, and I'm going to show you why, okay? Okay, so we're going to sort this prompt, okay? Now, the reason I sort this prompt and the way I wrote the prompt this way is because I wanted to add this information at the bottom of the email. I want them to be able to see book a call and my name and thank you. Okay, so to do that, I found out that if you do it this way, it works perfect. So what you do is you put the prompt, which is assistant responding to emails, and then you put make sure you add and put this in between, and then sit at the bottom of the email or wherever you want to put it. You want it at the top, sideways, whatever. Put that at the, make sure you put it that way. It works really, really well if you do it that way. Okay, so the next message we're going to add is going to be for the role is going to be user. And this is what we're going to basically write a simple prompt telling that what we wanted to do. We wanted to monitor any emails that's coming in for whatever services that you're getting it for. So we're saying your digital marketing services, and we wanted to respond to these messages basic, simple, and easy. We don't want it to be all crazy, okay? So that's what your prompt is. Again, I will share these prompts if you want me to. Just comment on the video, and I will be glad to add a link to share these prompts. Okay, so we're going to add another third message, and the third message is going to be for user again. And then in this one, we're going to put a sample of what we are going to get from the person who's asking about our information. So you're just going to put a sample. Now, the best thing to do again is to separate these nice and neat, make them look pretty. Oops. Let's fix that real quick here. Here we go. And then let me put that here. And we're just going to put, let's put a company name, Miller. This is the samples, because what's going to happen is it's going to grab the person's name and it's going to grab their email. Let me put that here for phone number real quick because it's put the P there. Let me delete that. And then it's going to grab the company. So sometimes the AI will write and put the person's name in there. I mean, the company's name, like you want the services. When I tested it, it did the services. So it's like we're looking to have services for the Miller or the box. So that's what this information is. Just a sample of what it needs to do. Okay, so number 4 is we're going to put it under, excuse me, it's going to be under assistant, and then we're going to give it a sample email. So create a sample email of what you want to say or how you want to say it, because we want the AI to basically look at your sample email and say, please write it like this. That's basically why we're doing that, okay? So again, let's sort it out because we don't want no mumbo jumbo. So we want it to look nice and cute, as we not cute, but nice and clean, okay? And then that's basically what it is. So you're basically giving it a sample of what kind of email that you wanted to send out, okay? And then we're going to do another one. And the last one is here is what we're going to do is add user. And then we're going to go in here and we're going to look for content, text content. And the text content is what the email name of the person, the company's name, the telephone number. That's the content. And if you hover over it, it's going to blink over here. That's the same thing what you got over here. when you tested it, you see the person's information, and this is what's going to fill in here. Okay, so we're going to hit OK. We're going to hit save, and we're good to go. Now we can test this like this. We could test the module. We can test it. Excuse me. Let's right click. Oops, sorry. Let's right click and let's do from what email? Let's do from the new email. Let it choose from the first email. Okay, we're going to choose that first email. We're going to hit OK, and then we're going to hit run. So what's going to happen is it's going to take that information and it's going to create the email over here. And I'm going to show you what it looks like. Okay, it's done. Okay, we're going to go over here to the circle, and you're going to see it. Here's email. It typed it. And look, it put my information in at the bottom. Again, when you do the prompt, if you want to put something at the bottom, make sure you put it in the prompt and tell it what to do. I noticed that there was a glitch in the system. It was a glitch. It wasn't putting it. It was putting in filling your name. So when I changed the prompt up, it put that in there for me to make it nice. And here's the email. Thank you for reaching out about the digital marketing services. Appear that you're interested in the service. See, it's clean, simple email. Okay, and it says hi, Joe. Okay. All right. So we're going to hit save, and then we're going to add another AI, OpenAI, and we're going to choose the same thing, create, and then we're going to add some stuff here. Now, I noticed that when I was doing this, the module, I changed it because it was acting weird. So I went down here and got GPT Mini. I used that for that. I put 500 tokens. Oops, I closed it by accident. Okay, 500 tokens. Okay, and we're going to put 5 more messages just like we did the first one. So you're going to click on that, and we're going to do the 5 messages. Okay, the first one is going to be systems. And in here, we're going to put another prompt in here. And basically telling it, your helpful assistant, we want you to respond back to the emails. That's what the simple prompt. The second one is going to be, we want it to be under user. And we wanted to extract the email. Extract the email because that's the email we wanted to take it out when we send it. Okay? So you want to put that prompt in there for that. Okay, and then the third one is the same information as before. We're putting samples of what the contact information is. So we're going to do user, and we're just going to go back over here, go back to this one, and we're just going to grab this over here. Copy, sample, and use the same one, and go back over here and put it right here. Okay, and then number 4, excuse me again. In number 4, we're going to basically click on here and add this, and then we're going to add assistant. And then we're going to put the email that we wanted to extract, which is this one right here. Okay. Again, this is just a sample. We're telling the AI extract the email from the content information. Okay. And then the final one is number 5 is we're going to go here and we're going to put user. And then we're going to go down here and we're going to get the content. This is all the information that we're going to grab from the first email that's been sent out. So you can put text content. And then that's simple as that. And then what you're going to do is hit OK. And then you're going to hit save. Let's line this up. So hit the wrong button. We're going to line it up. So what's going to happen is this is going to write the email, and then what it's going to do is this is made to extract the email so it can send out the email to this, send out the email using that, send out the email to that email address. So what we're going to do is we're going to test this and make sure it's extracting the email. So let's hit save, and then we're going to right click. We're going to run module once. And we're going to put the extract. So we're going to let me go back here. Sorry, I did it wrong. We're going to run this module again. We're going to go here from the first email. Okay, we're going to choose the email that we did. We're going to hit OK, and then we're going to hit run. Okay, so it's creating it. It's creating the email. And now it's going to extract the email from here. So what we're going to do is hit the circle. Let's go back here. Oops, move this over here. And then we're going to click on here. We want to make sure it's extracting the email. Oops, sorry, hit the button. and you can see that it's right here. It took out, it extracted the email right there. Okay, that's what we want. Okay, hit save. Okay, now we're going to add another email. So let's go up here, and then, but this time we're going to do send. Okay, and it's going to open up the window. Let's move this up here a little bit so we can see it. Okay, now what we're going to do is we have to connect it to our outgoing. So you're going to hit add, you're going to hit connection. It's going to be SMTP, and then you're going to go down here. Of course, you can change it if you want to, and you're going to choose other. And then you're going to do the same thing. You're going to log into here with your credentials, just like you did before. Okay, let me grab my credentials. Okay, and make sure that when you paste this, it's the SMTP server ones. Okay, and then make sure you hit the port. Every port's different. Mine's 465, or it might be full. And then you want to do your login with your credentials. Okay. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to hit save. Oops, I forgot to add my email here. Sorry about that. Grab my email that I wanted to use. There we go. Hit save. Okay, so it's connecting. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to test this. We're going to test. Let's save this first. Save anyway. Now we're going to test it. So we're going to do a hardcore test. We're going to put an email in here. So we'll put one that I don't use a lot. Basically, it's my junk email. And then we're going to put a subject line. We're going to say test. And then we're going to basically go down here and we're going to type in whatever message. This is a test email. Okay. Now, when you're doing this, change the content here to plain text. Okay. We want it to be plain text. Okay. It deleted it. So we'll type it again. This is a test email. So make sure that's plain text. Okay. Oops. Okay, hit OK. So we're going to right click on this and we're going to run it. Okay, it did it. And let's see, this is the test email, and we're going to go into the email box and make sure we have it. There it is right there. It's showing test email. It works perfectly fine. Now what we're going to do is we're going to save this again. We got one more step to do, and then we are done. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to add some more stuff to this email. But first we need to do is we need to change these names for these two here to make it easier. So the first one we're going to change to, you can call whatever you want. I'm going to change it AI writer, email writer. So I'm going to right click, rename. I'm going to paste my name here. Okay, hit cancel. It's done. I'm going to hit save. Then I'm going to do another one. I'm going to change the next one, and I'm going to call extract because that's what this one is for. It's going to extract the emails, and I'll show you why we're doing this in a minute. So we're going to rename this. We're going to put that in here. We're going to copy. We're going to cancel, and we're going to hit save. Okay. Now, the extra stuff that we need to put in here is the reason why we're doing this. So we're going to move, let's move this over up here and move this over here so you can see what we're doing. Now, for the email, reason why we're doing that is we need to see the names changed in here. It makes it easy to find this. So for the email, we're going to put resorts. Okay. And then we're going to go down here to content. We're going to go down here and email writer. We're going to put results there. And then we're going to hit OK. And then we're going to hit save. Okay. And let's straighten that out. So that's everything we did here to build this out. Okay. Now what we could do is we can test it. So let's go back here. Excuse me. Let's choose where we're choosing it from. We're going to choose the same email. We're going to hit OK. After we select the email, we're going to choose the email we've been using. Hit OK. We're going to run it again. It's all green, boom, boom, boom. And then to see this, we're going to click on this, and you're going to see the message that was sent, right? You see that it was sent. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go here, and we're going to check the emails. See, and it was sent. Simple as that. So this is basically simple. So you can use this on your email, your basic email service. You don't have to use Gmail if you don't want to. Like, again, I'm not a big fan of Gmail. I use it, but I only use it for junk mail, and that's about it. But I use Outlook for everything. You can use this for Outlook as well. Just follow the instructions. Again, if you want to, if you would like me to share the prompts with you, comment at the bottom of the video, and I'll be glad to send these prompts over to you. Okay, or even the step-by-step instruction how to do this. Okay, so this is Michael Mail with Entrepreneur Freedom, showing you how to build an AI auto response to your forms or your opt-in pages, so that way you don't have to do it, especially if you're one-man shop like me. Okay, so I'm glad you liked this video. If you liked it, you want to see more, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you on the next video, and you have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.